And welcome one and all to Dorrien Gardens for the first night of a bumper weekend of finals across Perth football, all to be held here at Dorrien Gardens. We kick off our broadcast tonight with a State League Division 2 final between Carramar Shamrock Rovers and the Dianella White Eagles, two sides who performed well throughout the regular season. Carramar ended the season crowned the champions of Division 2. Dianella finishing the season second in Phase 2. The two sides met twice already this season. Carramar kicking off in round one with a 3-2 victory over today's opponents. And kicking off the game right now, Carramar in their green and white, kicking to the right of screen. The Dianella White Eagles in the red shirts and blue shorts attacking the left. Their other meeting was in Phase 2, round 4 of Phase 2, and Carramar won that also by a score of 4-1. Ger Fitzgerald with a brace. And they'll be looking to repeat the magic today. For Dianella, it'll be a chance to make it third time lucky and end the season with some silverware. Carramar, of course, as I mentioned, the champions, looking to make it a double, a cup and league double. The conversation in Australian football tends to be, is the league or the cup final more important? Well, Carramar don't have to worry about that question if they win today. They will have won both. As that one headed away by Milan Woolen. Starting at centre half for the Dianella White Eagles. Long ball over the top, looking for the run of Rosides. He's muscled off it, and a good sliding tackle there at the back for Shamrock. Well, it feels like it's been a long and arduous season. It's actually been a shortened season due to the coronavirus lockdowns. But regardless, it has been tough for all concerned. In a year where terms like social distancing and quarantining have become a part of the vernacular in everyday life. In football, phrases like Phase 1, Phase 2, upper and lower table that we hadn't used much before have become a part of the everyday football talk, as that throw-in is seen over the line. And Shamrock will take the goal kick. The big news in the team selection today, heartbreaking for Dianella White Eagles, right on the verge of this cup final. They lost Asa Sippets in the warm-up. He was the Golden Boot winner. 13 goals on the season for him. 12 of them coming in that first phase. Certainly was a massive part of the reason they ended the season in the top 6. That one flicked on by Stefosky in midfield. Dianella looked to just settle into a spell of possession. Stefosky again, just picking it up there from Riveros. Riveros is the late change. He has come in to replace the injured Asa Sippets. As I mentioned, injured in the warm-up. The last thing you want is your leading goal scorer injured before a big final like this. But that is the task for Bobby Despotovsky's side. Of course, Bobby stepping in to coach the Dianella White Eagles this season in the absence of the late, great Rod Banyak. Tributes all around Football West earlier in the season when we heard of his passing. Beloved football man and a huge figure in West Australian football. As Shamrock look to get one forward there through Bardsley. Bardsley does get a cross in. It's over the back, a chance to hit it for Zhang! Deflected it in! Xiang Zhang opens with a captain's goal to give Carramar the lead!
Goal in the fourth minute for Shamrock. Carramar Shamrock Rovers, number 7, Xiang Zhang.
Well, the ball skipped over the head of Ger Fitzgerald, and when it popped up for Xiang Zhang, he only had one thing on his mind, and that was to hit it as crisply as he could. It didn't go in clean, it took a deflection, but that won't matter for Shamrock. That won't matter for their supporters here today. a goal is a goal, and Carramar Shamrock lead by 1-0. What a start. It was here last night for one of the NPL women's semi-finals, and we had a goal within the first 30 seconds there and another within 10 minutes. Will we have another goal fest tonight? We're certainly off to a good start. There's the ball now at the feet of Livingston. And he leaves it for his centre half. And they look to play it out through the back. Bit of scrappy play out from the back. Sliding tackle there from Scott Barker. Jack Bardsley to take the throw. He was the architect getting that ball into the box for the goal. He's going to try and get one in the box. Header flick on off the crossbar by Ger Fitzgerald. So nearly 2-0. And Dianella need to wake up. They have lost their goal scorer and talisman before the game, and they are so very nearly 2 goals down. In the blink of an eye, we've barely played 5 minutes in this one. As McCann throws that one down the line. Flicked on by Fitzgerald. Chance for Harrison to try and make something out of nothing here on the right side. Flicks it back into the outside of the right foot. Robbed in midfield, and here's a chance now for Merrigan to feed Rezidis. Rezidis can go. There's a run down the left wing here from Riveros. And he is covered and tackled well. Stepanovsky with the throw. Towed out again there by McCann. Stepanovsky again. Back for Barker. And that finally there, that ball from Riveros amounting to nothing. Vujacic under a little bit of pressure. Still Vujacic dribbling around a couple. Picks it up into the arm of his opponent, asking for a handball. Nothing doing for referee Troy Malatesta. We started so quickly and had our first goal after such a rapid amount of time that haven't managed to get through all the housekeeping. We'll try to do that now as Dianella looks to go forward again. Sliding tackle doesn't stop Stefosky, and eventually it does end up in the arms of Daniel Holgate for Carramar. As I mentioned, Troy Malatesta, the man in the middle today, his assistants Thomas Robinson and Nathan Hankin. I am Sean Fry. I'll be calling your action today. And just a little settler here for Dianella after they were rocked by that early Zhang goal. Now, while Shamrock haven't had the goal-scoring talisman that Dianella had throughout the season in Assisipits, they have had a spread of goal scorers with a handful. Ger Fitzgerald with 5, Bardsley with 6 on the season. Morrison with 4, Diaz with 3, so they share it around. And tonight, it was Daniel Zhang's turn, or Xiang Zhang's turn rather. And it'll be another Jack Bardsley long throw here. Looks long into the box, headed away. Back out to Bardsley. His ball back in, headed away again. Dianella looking strong in the air in the early stages. And that one headed away by Barker. Deflected effort on goal out for another Shamrock corner. All but one back for Dianella. Chris Rezidis up on halfway. Carramar Shamrock looks short. Cutting inside and firing one with his right foot there. And coming ever so close was number 9 for Carramar, Patrick Morrison. Dianella looked to play it out from the back. Into the feet there of Rosides. Pressured by McCann, and it'll be a Dianella throw. Stepanovski to take. Short to his captain, Merrigan. Merrigan holding off his opposition captain in Zhang, and lovely little nutmeg. Gets the ball into the box, back post, a hand to it, back across, strike blocked. Merrigan again off a body and out for a corner. But this is better from Dianella. They were slow to start, but things starting to go their way now. Miki Vujacic to take the corner as Dianella look to restore parity. Stepanovski and Merrigan lurking outside the area. This one's to the back post and over everybody and out for a goal kick, or at least it would have been, but I think the referee's blown for a free kick to the defending side. Carramar Shamrock look to play it short. And they'll come out in the back here through Dylan McCann. Back to his centre-half teammate there, who just shanked that one out of play. So just signs of shakiness here from Carramar for the first time today. Here's Merrigan. Back to Vujacic. Vujacic looking long for Rosides. Back out and a strike blocked. Shouts for handball as that one ricocheted back from Stefanovski. Stooping header there from Bardsley. And a foul going the way of Dianella. It's been a good 5 minutes for the White Eagles here. Just need to find that final bit of quality in the final third. They line up on the edge of the 18-yard box, and that free kick is never looking like it was going to trouble Carramar Shamrock defence. Holgate with a goal kick. Long down this near touchline, looking for McCann. Finds McCann, but his flick on rolls out. Stepanovski. The throw, flicked on. Musonda looking to chase, but it's cleared. And the two Carramar players collect each other there. That was Diaz and Guest. And tough head clash by the looks of things there. And the play is stopped by referee Troy Malatesta. Just check on the injured Dianella player, who looks to be okay. Just a heavy collision, but doesn't look to be impaired in any way. And in fact, they won't even call for the physios or the trainers. It's Scott Barker it was, who's back on his feet now. And Holgate again can get us underway. Fitzgerald won the first flick on, but Zhang couldn't get on the end of that one. Turned around the corner here for Musonda. Musonda comes inside and leaves the ball. Lovely ball along for Razidis. His strike saved by Holgate. But the White Eagles are turning the screw now. Getting the ball into the Carramar Shamrock penalty area with a bit of regularity. That one attempted to swing that one across the pitch by Fitzgerald. Just got a little too much of it. And the long throw down the line from Masonda again. Just starting to get involved in this one. Looking to harry and harass the Carramar captain, Xiang Zhang. Long throw down the line. Won by Barker. Chance for Masonda. Lovely little bit of interplay with Razidis. Masonda. He's got Merrigan. And Merrigan has the overlapping run of Stepanovski. Decides to go back into Masonda. Masonda can look up and have a hit. Blocked well on the edge of the area there. And Vujacic over to clear on the as far as a Carramar shirt, but Carramar repay the favour, give the ball straight back. Razidis again. Nice ball down the line there, but the runner is offside. And a little bit of argy-bargy there between Razidis and McCann. Certainly one of the more electric atmospheres we've seen out of Football West ground this season. Both sets of fans making plenty of noise as McCann fizzes that one straight up the middle, and a touch there a little loose from the Carramar Shamrock midfielder. Stepanovski looks long for Razidis. It's over him. Chance for Stefanovski. Cleared high into the air at the last line of defence. Scott Barker does well. And Dianella can emerge again, but Riveros just losing the ball in the turn. Here's Diaz. Diaz gives it away. A poor ball from him. Masonda's in the middle. Goes further than him in the end to Riveros. And Carramar look to come away with it now. Big switcher play looking for the goal scorer Zhang. Cut out and hung up in the air for a lifetime. It somehow Carramar still have it. But Bardsley ran into trouble. Long ball over the top. Oh, big mistake at the back from Holgate. And a real chance from Masonda, but he couldn't get on there on the end of it. And Holgate has been bailed out by his defence. Well, he didn't look comfortable coming out and attacking that ball, and completely sliced the clearance and went backwards. And Masonda was alive to it. And so was the Carramar defence. I think it was Ross Jarman in the end that got the final clearance. Appleby getting across in front there to see it out for a throw. Header in midfield there from Rivera. Carramar get the ball, play a long one into the Dianella penalty area, easily handled by Thomas Livingston. Carramar look to build from the back. Here's Jarman. Barker in midfield. Gets it, gives it, gets it back again. Playing with fire a little at the back here, Dianella. Don't want to give it away in that sort of area. Chance threaded through and a shot saved. A rebound, scrambled and well covered there by Livingston. Had to show a bit of courage there, diving at the feet of the on-rushing strikers. That's not a good clearance. It comes off Barker and fortunately for Dianella, deflects into the path of Stefoski. Dianella with a throw on the far side. Flicked around the corner by Rosides. And no one running onto it in a red shirt. It'll be another goal kick. So I did have down here on my team sheet that the captain for Carramar was Xian Zhang. It was actually Thomas Forbes wearing the armband for Carramar. Apologies for that confusion. He is operating in the Carramar back four. Xian Zhang at right mid, or a right wing for Carramar. Dianella look to build from the back. Here's Merrigan. Hacked clear by the aforementioned Thomas Forbes. Not his best moment of the season. Sideways and out for a Dianella throw. A few nerves out there, I'm sure, leading to a few of these errors. Merrigan looks to drop the shoulder and turn. He's confronted by an aggressive challenge from his Carramar opponent. Boot slightly high there, but chance on the turn for Rosides. What a hit. Gee, he caught it well. And that was not far away. Not far away at all. It sat up nicely for him. He struck it well and just swerving away from that top right corner. But a good sider for him. Another warning shot for Carramar. Musonda gets across and pressures the clearance down the line. Dianella will throw it back in. Flicked on by Rosides. Musonda was interested again, but the touchline beats him. Things just settling down over the last 5 or 10 minutes after a frantic start. Goal in the 4th minute for Carramar. Xian Zhang just latching onto a ball that had popped over after a cross from Bardsley. Took a heavy deflection, but found its way into the back of the net. Carramar again looking to fashion a chance, but Dianella holds strong at the back. Here they go, a chance to run, a lot of space, but not a lot of options in front of him. He's going to have to turn back, and does take a touch off the Carramar player. Nicholas Riveros just running out of options. He had plenty of green grass to run into. And it looks like we're going to have a substitution, an early substitution. It must be some kind of injury, you would think, for Scott Barker.
Number 8, Scott Barker.
Milan Ognjenovic replacing him. And he will go straight into centre half. Imposing figure, Milan Ognjenovic. Operates as a centre half or a striker, depending on where the side needs him. We'll see if he moves further forward later. Tenacious play by Rossidis, but loses the ball in the end. Good tackle from Masonda, well timed. Flick on there by Fitzgerald. Zhang won't get there. Cleared by Ogninovich. Just towering over the top of his opponent there, Dylan McCann. McCann will go again on Masonda. Dives in front but loses the ball. Masonda can run. He's got a bit of pace. Feeds it into the path of Rossidis. Rossidis has no one in the box and can't get there anyway. The pass from Masonda, just a little overhit. Over halfway through this first half, the score remains Dianella 0, Carramar Shamrock 1. Holgate thumps this one along. Fitzgerald will be up, competing with Merrigan. Merrigan wins the ball down to Rossidis, who looks to flick it around the corner for Masonda. Headed straight back up in the air and back to Masonda again. Now he's got it at his feet. Finds Rossidis. Rossidis squares it. Nice ball from Stefosky, and the ball across the box, just a little overhit. Just that final ball Dianella struggling with. Plenty of build-up play, a lot of it in the middle third, but just unable to find that final ball so far. Carramar have already done the double this season over Dianella, looking to make it 3. But they won't be doing too much of that if they keep getting caught on the ball there, as Bardsley did on that occasion. Stefosky fires from a long, long way out. And hop, skip and a bounce to Holgate, who handles that comfortably. That one hangs up for an age. Fitzgerald lost it in the air. Merrigan and Zhang compete. Merrigan wins out. Bit of space for him to run into now. Slides it wide for Stefosky. Stefosky, good switch of play. Here's Riveros. Swinging into the back post and looking to just tickle it in was Chris Rossidis. He just didn't quite get it enough on it. You thought almost any contact would be enough. He did get some contact, but just needed slightly more. That one flicked on. Cleared at the back by Milan Wulin. And Shamrock looked to attack down that left side as well. That's a poor tackle. That's a really poor tackle. And surely the first booking of the day. And it is for Nathan Diaz, I think. Apologies if I get any of these names wrong. The Carramar Shamrock kit numbers kind of blend into the back of those green and white stripes to make it a little bit hard to identify. It's Dianella. They got long. Rossidis caught under it, and McCann towers over him. But Dianella pick up the ball and lose it now. Chance to run, and run they do. Flicked around the corner. Another chance for Zhang to get involved. Needs a bit of support, and really good defending there from Stepanovsky. Had to be perfect, and he was. Just marshalled Zhang, and when the ball sat up for him, just put that left foot through it. And it'll be out for another Jack Bardsley corner. Left footer jogging over to whip the in-swinger in for Carramar, looking to double their lead. They look back post, and Dianella again winning the majority of balls in the air. And a foul called for that challenge on Ogninovich. Carramar, man, just getting there a little late. As Rossidis looks to flick it on, completely misses it, but it ends up at his feet anyway. Here's Masonda. He's got McCann to beat. Twists him one way, then the other. McCann sticks to his task well. Back to the feet of Rossidis. Rosides looking to dribble around and getting stopped there. Free kick to Carramar. Carramar play it short and then loft that one down the line. Flicked on by Fitzgerald for Zhang. Striding out there, the substitute, Ognjenovic. Rosides getting there ahead of Forbes. Playing it wide for Vujicic. Into the feet of Riveros. Back to Vujicic and all the way back Dianella go. Turn over the top and easy one for Holgate to field. Long and high again, Fitzgerald underneath it. Vujicic looks to bring it down, can't control it. Big switcher play from Carramar ends up at the feet of Bardsley. Bardsley will look to get back on his left foot and whip a ball in. That one blocked. It's been an entertaining first half an hour of this one. Long throw again from Bardsley, flicked on by Fitzgerald. Looking to get it back into the box. Clumsy challenge there from Rosides. Struck and saved there by Livingston. Keeping the deficit at 1. Carramar Shamrock look to reload. Kieran Harrison squares it for Forbes. Forbes looks to lob that one over into the path of Fitzgerald. Cut out, but it comes back to Carramar. A chance for Fitzgerald. That shot blocked well by Ognjenovic. The substitute is impressed since coming on after what we assume must have been an injury to Scott Barker. And Bardsley will jog over to the far side now to launch another long throw, you would think. Is a long throw and it's good distance on it as well. Flicked on and that'll be a goal kick for Dianella. Of course, as I mentioned, a plethora of cup finals over the weekend. Tomorrow we start with the State League Division 2 and then Division 1 Under-18s Cup finals. As McCann clears that one. Zhang flicks it around the corner. Looking for Harrison. Harrison puts a foot in, but over there to rob it off of him is Liam Merrigan. Liam Merrigan, the only scorer in the semi-final against Wanneroo. That booked Dianella's place. A real captain's goal late on in that one. For Carramar, it was Wayne Guest and Jack Bardsley. Guest from the penalty spot. And that 2-0 win over Morley Windmills to book their place in the big dance. Here's Bardsley looking down the line in the direction of Zhang, but it's cleared comfortably, and Vujicic does well to just flick that over the top and get onto it and play it into the path of Rosides. Holgate out smartly to the corner of his penalty box. And Holgate looks long again on the head of Fitzgerald. He's been strong in the air early in this one, and he wins it again there. Down for Zhang. Barnsley looks to turn, but under pressure from Stepanovski. The ball rolls out for a Carramar throw. Another long one from Bardsley. That one bounces off the top of the bar. A scramble and doesn't cross the line. Kieran Harrison was interested. He threw his body in there and it was almost like a rugby maul at the end. Just players trying to force player and ball over the line. McCann jumps over the top there of Residis and gives away a foul. Could be seen as a little bit harsh. He did keep his arms down, made sure he didn't get his hands in the back of his opponent, and looked to have won the header. But referee Malatesta saw it differently. Vujicic on this set piece. The big frame of Ognjenovic makes his way into the area. It won't reach him. It's flicked on by a Carramar player at the back post. It'll be a corner. And the rest of the Dianella big bodies make their way forward. Milan Woolen is currently unmarked, just ghosting into the back post area. And they'll certainly want to put a body on him. Whipped in. Ognjenovic was up and just enough of a body on him as he jumped to put him off. One of those ones you don't tend to get away with as a striker, but as a defender you can kind of do what you want on set pieces. It seems to be traditional in football around the world. Holgate takes it short again. Down the line and ill-directed header. Now for a Dianella throw. Merrigan to leave it for Stepanovski. He finds Woolen. Across for Ognjenovic. He's harassed by Harrison. Gave him a little shove after the ball went. And play goes on. And Harrison finds himself in acres of space courtesy of that aforementioned push. Can he get a ball into the box? He looks to take on Ognjenovic, and in the end the lunging tackle from the big number 5 for Dianella saw the ball roll through his legs. Didn't catch it with the tackle, but certainly caught Kieran Harrison. And it will be a free kick for Carramar Shamrock in a position of some danger. Looks from here like it's right on the corner of the area. This is one where you can take your pick. You can whip it across left-footed, across the 6-yard box. You can curl it towards the keeper and try and get a touch. You can go direct for the top left-hand corner. Very difficult one for Livingston in goal. In the end, he does really well. Harrison looks for the top corner at the near post. Well scouted by Thomas Livingston. He got across smartly to punch away. Danger not cleared yet, though. Carramar with the corner. Dylan McCann with his hands up at the back post. It won't reach him. It doesn't even reach Livingston. Headed clear. Musonda looks to come away with it, but free kick going their way. Dianella looking to take it quickly. But Ger Fitzgerald closing that down. Vujicic. Back for Woolen. Ognjenovic. Dianella come back into the middle. Back to Ognjenovic. Via Merrigan and then long in the direction of Residis, but not a lot he could do with that one. Holgate waits for the pressure from Residis before he picks this one up. And then thumps it long again for Fitzgerald to compete with in the air. This time it's Nicolas Riveros winning that header, but couldn't find a teammate. Carramar will take over with a throw on the far side. Good ball out wide there from Harrison. A chance for Bardsley. That ball doesn't reach his target at the back post. Fitzgerald will collect now. Whipped back in and out comes Thomas Livingston. Confidently to claim that one. Might bowl it out on the right here. There's a few numbers in a bit of space. One of them, Stepanovski, closed down quickly by Zhang. Goes back into Woolen. Woolen will play it down the line for Razidis. Razidis and Forbes. Little fend off there from Razidis. Might have just caught Forbes in the face neck area. Credit to the Carramar man for not making a meal of that. One of the uglier sights in world football when players stage for free kicks in those sort of situations. Stefoski plays it wide for Woolen. Woolen into the feet of Riveros. He can't control. And Carramar looks to go the other way. Zhang's got to wait underneath it. He does really well to hold out his man and take possession. In the end, it was Stepanovski just used him as a step ladder and climbed over the top of him. And cutting inside now is Nathan Diaz, leaving it for Harrison. Merrigan tried to cut that one out and couldn't. It rolled through for Ognjenovic, who clears. Shamrock just pressing late in this first half, looking for a second goal. And it looks like there's more action on the Dianella bench. They've already made a substitution. That one flicked on into the path of his teammate by Fitzgerald, and certainly a foul. Ankles clipped there of the Dianella defender as he ran to play the ball. Certainly no question about that one. And it looks like they will be making that second change. So 2 substitutions in the first half for Dianella. And this will be Nikola Zmukic coming on. Bojan Stefoski, the man to make way. Not sure if that's another injury or a tactical change. He looks to be moving freely. So you would think maybe it is a tactical move. Stefoski not looking too happy as he made his way down the tunnel there. But regardless of the reasons, is that goal kick is woefully hit by Livingston. And here's a chance for the second substitution in just the first half. Nikola Zmukic. He can't shrug off his defender, and it's a Carramar throw. 3 minutes left in this one, plus stoppage time in the first half. Carramar Shamrock leading by that early goal, 1-0. Scored in the 4th minute by Xiang Zhang. Long throw there. Razidis is interested. He won't get there. But it has taken a touch off a defender, and it will be another Dianella corner. Stepanovski makes his way over to the far side to whip this one in. A lot of numbers forward here. Obviously, the big target to watch will be Ognjenovic. Can he get his head to this? The ball in, Ognjenovic! And it comes across his, almost slid off his forehead and out for a Carramar goal kick. He holds his head in his hands. He had the chance there. It was almost easier than he expected. The last header that he contested for in the Carramar penalty area, he let tie and almost had his legs taken out from underneath him. This time there was no contact at all and just fluffed his lines. Zhang was looking for Harrison, but his ball was ill-directed. McCann will mop up and cleared long and down the line. Harrison just backing in to Woolen there. And Stepanovsky will let that one run. And now take the throw. Has Riveros down the line. Goes longer than that. Headed on by Guest. And confirmation from our fourth official, Stuart Beattie, that we will have a minimum of 2 additional minutes there, as that one flicked on by Zmukic delightfully with the chest, and just throwing his weight around there is Guest. Merrigan plays it into the path of Masonda. Good defending at the back there for Carramar at the last possible opportunity, and with a chance to run now. Stopped in his tracks by Ognjenovic. Vujicic down the line and inboard for Merrigan. Merrigan beats a couple. Lunging tackle. Doesn't get anywhere near stopping him. Stepanovsky comes inside. Vujicic flicks it over for Razidis. Chested down. Strike. And 1-1. Chris Razidis squares it up right on the stroke of half-time. Well, it was a delightful ball over the top from Miki Vujicic. And Razidis showed composure, showed his quality to run around his marker, chest that down, and whether he meant it or not, his strike into the ground lifted the ball over Daniel Holgate. He rushed out and tried to spread himself low. The ball bounced over him and rolled into the back of the net. Dianella 1, Carramar Shamrock 1. And that will breathe some life into this one and change the halftime team talks, of course. Zhang looking to run away from Merrigan and then looking to get it back from Ger Fitzgerald. Harrison makes his presence felt. Scrambled that one forward to the feet of Thomas Livingston. He will soak up just about all the time we've got left. Troy Malatesta will look at his watch and blow the final whistle for the first half. Well, a goal in the opening minutes for Xiang Zhang looked to have set Carramar on their way. But a late equaliser from Chris Razidis means we go in at half-time of this one. Carramar 1, Dianella 1. And welcome back to the second half of this Division 2 Cup final between Carramar Shamrock Rovers FC and Dianella White Eagles SC. The score is tied at 1, and it is all still to play for in this second half. Carramar started off, shot out the blocks with an opening goal in the 4th minute from Xiang Zhang, and then right on the stroke of half-time, Rosides tied it up, leaving us with a tantalising second half. Thanks for joining us wherever you're watching on Football West live stream on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you might be. Shout out to the couple of hundred juniors down in Bunbury, we've been told, are tuning in. And a shout out to the Guest family who told me that his name's Wayne Guest, not the Carramar player. I promise from now on I will call him by that name, or Guesty. Long ball on the edge of the area, cleared there. Oh, thundering clearance by the Dianella defender. You see, sometimes I can't pick up all the names. No bias, I promise, as Dianella look to go forward here. Crossed into the box, and arriving at the back post was Rosides, looking to make it 2. Just couldn't get the proper connection on Nikola Žmukic's cross. Ger Fitzgerald looks to turn that one around the corner. Doesn't get the requisite contact, and stepping in to try and cut that one out there is Kieran Harrison. A lovely little bit of footwork by the big man. Look at him go. In the end, he ran into too many players, but won the free kick from the lunging tackle there from Nicholas Riveros. So 3 changes already to the initially submitted starting lineup for Dianella. The Golden Boot winner for the league, Asa Sipitz, went down in the warm-up. Slipped, attempting to strike a ball. And then Scott Barker and Bojan Stefosky being substituted off in the first half. Neither looked to be too encumbered, but regardless of whether or not they were tactical or forced changes, Nikola Žmukic and Milan Ognjenovic made their way off the bench in the first half. Ognjenovic in particular has done reasonably well, obviously strong in the air. Missed a good chance from a header midway through that first half. Here he is again. Just going down under the pressure there of Patrick Morrison. Looking to come across in front there, Žmukic. Misjudging that one. It comes back out to Riveros, who looks to flick it in to Rosides. Back to Riveros. Forbes misjudged that header. It comes back down on top of him. Rosides threads it wide for Merrigan. Merrigan, one step over, goes left and then fizzes a ball across the box. Not sure whether that was a cross or a shot. Regardless, it's out for a Shamrock goal kick. Well, one way or another, Dorrian Gardens is going to erupt at the end of this one. This is by far one of the best, as I've already mentioned in the first half, one of the best atmospheres I've seen at a football game in WA this season. The White Eagles fans down to my right making a lot of noise, and they'll get a lot louder if Žmukic can make something of this. He's got Forbes ahead of him. He strides away, hits it on his right foot, on his left foot rather, and blocked and cleared. Out for a Dianella corner. Vujicic over to take the corner. Has to do a bit of acrobatics over the fence there first to retrieve the ball. Does so now. A quiet opening 4 minutes to this one. Vujicic swings it in. Headed away. Merrigan will get there first. Back for Vujicic, and he runs into Harrison. Merrigan does well to win the ball back for Dianella. Just not able to make it stick there, Vujicic, and Shamrock look to attack. Around the corner, here's Ognjenovic. Gives Mukic a task. Opposed to Dylan McCann, his diving header back to his keeper was good. His keeper's pass was not so good. Long throw down the line from Josh Appleby. Appleby gets it back off Riveros and then thumps it almost up into the apartment blocks behind Dorrien Gardens. I'll tell you what, those apartments are the ones you want if you're a football fan, aren't they? Free tickets to every game here at Dorrien Gardens. I reckon we go and set the camera up there next time and might have an even better view. Carramar looked to attack down the right through Zhang. Dianella deal with it well and clear. Riveros, touchdown for Merrigan. Back to Riveros, he's got Residis ahead, but it's cut out. Good sliding clearance there from Thomas Forbes. Oh, and Forbes getting in there and copping one for his efforts, or was it Zhang rather? Carramar free kick. Seems to be the way. They loaded up long in the air for Fitzgerald as well to get it flick on there, but the ball over the top. Too far away from any green and white shirts, but they pick it up now. Ball down the line by Fitzgerald was just a little strong for Morrison. He couldn't run it down. Well, as I mentioned, it's been a long and strange season. It was Murdoch University Melville that ended the first phase of Division 2 on top. But then, as was the rules stipulated in the changed up season, they split into the top 6 and bottom 6 and reset the points. But as the Carramar Shamrock fans will tell you, it wouldn't have mattered. If you added up all the points, they would have been champions anyway, even if Murdoch had have kept their points from the first phase. That one must be offside. It was off the pitch, I think, when the ball was played, so certainly well and truly. Ognjenovic will take the free kick for Dianella. 8 minutes gone in this second half. Dianella 1, Carramar 1. We are set for a grandstand finish to this Division 2 season. Fitzgerald sliding in there. Can't get a boot on it. Good little flick around the corner there. And a wonderful sliding tackle from Riveros. And Nathan Diaz, it was for Carramar. And here's Thomas Forbes. Carramar, Shamrock captain with the ball in his hands, looking to load up and launch one. It's over the head of Fitzgerald. Chance for Morrison to whip one in the box. He does. Flicked on by Diaz and cleared. And a good touch, a really good touch from Nikola Žmukic, and the ball is just as good. Chance for Masonda to run, and a wonderful sliding tackle from Ger Fitzgerald. He's doing it all over the pitch tonight. Residis gives it back to Masonda. Masonda takes a touch around Forbes, fires one in and a chance, and A really poor touch at the front post. I think it was Vujicic. Just found himself with way more time than I think he realised. And again, the big bodies of Milan Ognjenovic and Milan Woolen. The two Milans make their way into the Carramar box, sniffing for that goal that will give them a lead in this final. Whipped in, front post, headed away. Unable to clear there is Harrison. Whipped back in by Razidis. Clears everyone. And here's a chance for Guesty to fizz one down the line, just a little overhit. And Merrigan mops up for Dianella. Razidis making a darting run across the Carramar back four. Was looking to get it wide from Masonda, but a lunging tackle stopped him in his tracks. Zhang plays a wonderful ball through here for Morrison. Oh, Fitzgerald rather. Fitzgerald cutting inside, going back outside. Left Ognjenovic in his wake, but couldn't beat the second Milan. In the end, he did get a ball into the box. I thought it was out. Stayed in. Masonda, a really athletic effort to try and keep that ball alive. As he got some Bronx cheers from the Carramar fans for slipping over. Nathan Diaz did him a solid and slipped over himself and gave the White Eagles fans something to roar about. What an atmosphere, what a game. We do have a man down still. It was Milan Woolen who was sliding in, trying to stop that cross from Fitzgerald, and he looks to have hurt himself here. They've already lost, as I mentioned, Asa Sipitz before the game, the leading scorer, the league's leading scorer. Now they've lost Barker and Stafosky in the first half, whether through injury or tactical change, and now Milan Woolen is down. Change coming for Carramar Shamrock. It's the goal scorer, Zhang, making his way off. And number 14, Lachlan Parker, making his way on. He makes his way forward. It looks like a like-for-like swap. Parker will take up that right wing spot, and he'll get interested in this one. It doesn't quite have the accuracy to find him. It drifts over his head. And out for a Dianella goal kick. And this is building and building nicely. Just over half an hour to go. Carramar looking to complete the double. And Thomas Livingston about to receive the friendly cheers from the crowd. Guesty climbs high, skims off his head. Forbes looks to mop up at the back. Down the line for the substitute, Parker. He can't get it under control. Razidis cuts it out for Dianella. Bounces off one, skips past the second, and he's scythed down, and that will be a yellow card for the Carramar captain, Thomas Forbes. And good news for Dianella. Milan Woolen is back on his feet. He does not look like he's moving totally freely. Bobby Despotovsky up on the Dianella bench, just calling over Vladimir Oljulic. Ball into the box, header! Oh, cleared off the line. Perhaps a handball. It wouldn't have counted anyway. So we will wait to see if there will be a change, but at the moment, Shamrock are on the attack. Cut back by Parker along the deck, but cleared by the still hobbling Woolen. And as Carramar were about to try and take that quickly, Woolen is back down. He didn't look like he had completely overcome that injury, and it doesn't look like he'll continue. Vladimir Oljulic is preparing to make his way into the pressure cooker. He receiving his final instructions from head coach Bobby Despotovsky. It's been a horror day for Dianella in terms of injuries. Early setback with the goal as well. May have led to one of the changes. Carramar Shamrock fans offering their voice there in support of their coach. Mr. McEwen is up there ringing out the changes. It will be Olijic making his way on now. And the Carramar Shamrock Rovers substitution will be Jack Barron coming on for the captain, Thomas Forbes. Carramar Shamrock do finally take the throw. They look long down the line. Chance for Diaz, lunging in. Can't control, gets a touch out here. Strike off the crossbar from Harrison. Oh, he holds his head in his hands. He knows what a big moment that could have been. Kieran Harrison, the Carramar Shamrock number 10. It rolled out to him. His eyes lit up and he just couldn't keep it down. Parker opposed to Stepanovsky. Stepanovsky wins the tackle, but Parker wins the throw. He will leave it for Barnsley, who will load up the cannon again. The Hoops make their way into the box, and the Barnsley long throw comes in. Dianella again winning in the air. Musonda challenged by Guest. Sliding flick on over the top is come off a hand, according to Troy Malatesta. A few stoppages in this second half for injuries and collisions. It's been a little bit disjointed. Best chance coming there to Kieran Harrison. He struck it well, but struck it too high. Rang off the crossbar. A towering header at the back twice for the Rovers. Then it comes back to the feet of Musonda. Musonda runs away from Diaz, nutmegs Diaz, and then another tackle for the stand-in captain. A solid clearance. And there's Harrison just holding off 2 or 3 tacklers. Headed away by Njenovic. Parker. Wins another throw. Bardsley will be over again. This has become a familiar sight here at Dorrien Gardens tonight. The Jack Bardsley long throw. Here comes another one. He loads up. That one's all the way to the penalty spot. Flicked on, and now Musonda with a chance to carry it away. He leaves it for Merrigan, who comes back, and Stepanovsky comes it long down the line in the direction of Rosides, but ill-directed. And Carramar will restart again. Flicked on by Parker. Cleared by Dianella. Over the head of Fitzgerald. And that one turn around the corner there, giving Appleby a chance to run onto it, but he couldn't get there. Dianella still in possession, and Musonda goes down. It was a late challenge by Fitzgerald. A yellow card for the Carramar Shamrock number 3. I think it was a little late. I don't think it was particularly aggressive or dangerous, but perhaps the way Masonda leapt out of the way made it seem a little worse than it was. Regardless, Vujicic will take the set piece. He fizzes it in low and flat and charging out there for Carramar is Wayne Guest. That ball across the pitch is a poor one again for Dianella. Looking for Appleby. Carramar throw it in, looking for Fitzgerald. His flick on near Harrison. Cut out by Vujicic. And the quick throw in taken there by Morrison. Looking for Parker, but he can't bring it under, and Dianella will have another goal kick. As Milan Wulin makes his way around the pitch now, almost to the Dianella bench. He's certainly struggled to shake off that injury. Sad end to the day for him. The Dianella have certainly matched it with the champions here tonight without their talismanic goal scorer. It's been a good performance so far, but the only thing that will matter is who gets the late goal. Fitzgerald goes sliding in with Appleby and wins the free kick. Well, in fact, wins the throw. Bardsley to load up again, a long way out this one. This would have to be a Rory Delap special, you'd think, to reach anywhere near the goal from there. It does make it just into the penalty area. And the flick on is out of the reach of Morrison, and another Dianella goal kick. Merrigan looking to turn it around there for Zmukic, but it's nowhere near him in the end. Long throw again from Carramar Shamrock. Headed away by the Dianella defence. They'll load up and throw it in again. He's been as busy as anyone, Jack Bardsley, with these long throws. That one into a dangerous area, but no one for Carramar near it. The ball into the box, fumbled off the head, bouncing of Livingston, and eventually it scrambled clear. Not happy at all with himself there, the Dianella shot stopper. Certainly should have claimed it on the first attempt. It bounced up, bobbled off his head, and no one knew where it was. Eventually it was cleared, as the Dianella fans continue to make noise. And the Carramar fans also. Here's another long Bardsley throw. Loads up. The cannon fires. Fitzgerald can't flick it on, and just arriving there and thundering that one well and truly over the bar was Dylan McCann. He's got the Hernan Crespo hair, not quite the Hernan Crespo technique with that long range attempt. Livingston plays it out for Stepanovsky. He's challenged by Harrison. Good sliding tackle in the middle of the park there. Stepanovsky long down the line. McCann just nudged under it. Here's Masunda. Masunda looking to play it around, a little mix up at the back for Carramar. A good turn there, a bit of composure. But they've given it away there. Poor ball from Diaz. A chance. Left foot strike from Vujicic is blocked. Parker gets the ball forward. Harrison heads it on. Scrappy in the middle here, and Guesty crunches his opponent there. Won the ball and won the free kick, and took a bit of Merrigan with him. Harrison back to Guest. Here's Diaz. Parker. Fizzes it across the box. Cleared. Good tackle. Stepanovsky comes back out to Guest. Deflected. And another Carramar corner. They are pushing for this second goal. They take the lead in this cup final with just 20 minutes left. Corner taken short. Harrison lobs it up back post, headed away. Did it come off an arm there of McCann? Maybe it came off an arm of Guest. It comes back across the box. Harrison retrieves. Oh, just looking to Cruyff turn there. Dianella defender read that one. And Bardsley will load up again. Bardsley, nice throw that time. Rather than launching it long, it threw it to the feet of Parker. Looked to get it back and snapping in there and taking it off his toes is Rosides, but only at the expense of another Jack Bardsley. Long throw, he loads up this time, gets it to the near post, flicked on, and perhaps it drifted over the byline before it was headed back across. Certainly that was the view of the linesman on the far side. Dianella to kick off again. Livingston. Long. Headed back down. Cleared. Long into the path of Rosides if he can get there. Certainly a challenge there that tunnelled the stand-in captain for Carramar. And Holgate will take the free kick. Flicked on by Fitzgerald. Turn around the corner, a chance for Parker! 2-1 Carramar Shamrock, and is that the goal that wins the cup, that completes the double for Carramar Shamrock Rovers? Lockie Parker off the bench, and that's the impact. He's had a lively impact so far before the goal, and that just caps it off. He was composed when he went through and just poked it into the back of the net. And that puts Carramar Shamrock Rovers FC on the brink of a double. 17 minutes to play, plus stoppage time. Can Dianella respond? How will they respond? Vujicic for Stepanovsky, who plays down the line for Merrigan. Zmukic played it back to Stepanovsky, whose long ball was cleared. Appleby hits that one high and long. Harrison underneath it. Comes down, here's Parker, the goal scorer. Looking to flick it on. A chance for Morrison. He's forced wide and almost cleared. And Parker again growing into this game. That cross blocked. But Carramar can load it up and get it back in again. Arriving at the back post is Fitzgerald! And Gareth Fitzgerald, I thought had made it 3, but a foul has been called. Didn't catch what the foul was for, but the goal will not count. The score remains Dianella 1, Carramar Shamrock 2. Ognjenovic can't clear there, or Olujic rather. And Bardsley will load up and take another throw. He may just start taking an extra 4 or 5 seconds every time he gets one of these. Malatesta already telling him to get the hurry on. That's good refereeing. Be alive to any time wasting. Bardsley's long throw is a fizzer over the head of Fitzgerald and into the arms of Livingston. Here's Ognjenovic carrying away now. Long left-footed ball into the path of Musonda. He couldn't win the header. And Carramar will go the other way. This one is opening up. Sent around the corner by Diaz. Good tackle. And Dianella carried away. Here's Merrigan. Musonda making a run ahead and no one overlapping, which is where that ball from Shamrock was played. Not a red shirt within 20 yards of where it ended up. Carramar with the throw. With under a quarter of an hour left in this State League Division 2 semi-final. Can Dianella find an equaliser and force this one to penalties? Or even enough time for them to score a couple. And here they go. Merrigan looking to stride his way forward. Challenge from Guest, but Rosides is onto it. And Rosides is firing into the side netting. Certainly a warning there for Carramar Shamrock to stay switched on for these remaining 13 minutes plus stoppage time, because that 1-goal lead can disappear in the blink of an eye. Holgate loads up and looks for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald wins again in the air. So strong. Certainly for his height, he's a man that wins more than his fair share. Here's Guesty flicking that ball wide. Charging forward is the goal scorer and the substitute, Lockie Parker. He'll look to fizz one across the box. Wonderful strike! Oh, wow! Just wide from Kieran Harrison. And such is the the passion and vociferous nature of this crowd every time that near miss fizzes wide. There's cheers from one end, Bronx cheers from the other. And then a spat of rather childish name calling, if we're being honest. Wonderful turn from Guest, looking to feed Parker, and Parker's away. Harrison in the middle. He's going to look back for Parker, but wasn't quite on the same hymn sheet as his teammate there. And Livingston rolls it out, and Dianella look to quickly get going again. Rosides might get on the end of this one, but getting across there and heading away well. There's Josh Anderson. Dianella take the throw. Look to work it forward. Here's a chance for Vujicic. And if that was an attempt on goal, I would say that is a very, very fanciful effort. Here's a chance for the run of Jarman. Jarman keeps going, and Jarman is fouled. And a yellow card for Vujicic to go along with the foul. Good direct running from the stand-in captain, Ross Jarman. And he receives more than a few pats on the head from his teammates for that effort. Striding forward from centre half. We all love a centre half that isn't afraid to carry the ball and dribble, and he certainly wasn't there. Drew the tackle, the foul, and the booking for Miki Vujicic. And again, a set piece in a dangerous position. Will it be the left foot of Jack Bardsley or the right foot of Kieran Harrison? It'll be Kieran Harrison looking to aim it at the goalkeeper's chest and hope to get a touch. Deflection that'll take it into the net. It didn't get that touch and Livingstone hits it long. Žmukic looked to win that physical battle. He won the physical battle with McCann, but when he tried to play the ball, came off the Carramar defender and out for a throw. That one long down the line, as has been the order of the day for Carramar. They've worked very effectively with those long balls. That one down the line will be tracked back by McCann, who will opt to play it back to his goalkeeper. Not the best with his feet tonight, Daniel Holgate. That one no exception, shot from range. Never really testing Holgate's goal. As we tick into the final 10 minutes. Ger Fitzgerald is out on this near touchline. Expect that to be the direction of this goal kick. It is. And that time he's muscled under it legally in the eyes of the referee by Joshua Appleby. And Appleby takes a quick throw. Residis looks to flick it on for Masonda. Doesn't get the contact he wanted, and it's thumped along by Jarman. Fitzgerald interested in this one, or rather, Morrison it was interested in this one. Tracked and cleared by Vlad Oljic. And we know what's coming. And Bardsley loads up and throws a short one and wins a corner. Perhaps those arms are getting tired. He's launched a few into that Dianella penalty box. And then Carramar Shamrock now with all the tricks in the book. Having a corner kick taker, change his mind. Parker leaves it. Harrison comes short. They go long into the box. Headed clear. Harrison battling with Masonda. Masonda just looking to get this ball away down the line. He can't get past Morrison. Dianella will try to launch this one down the line. Fitzgerald will get there again. He just about wins every ball in the air, Ger Fitzgerald. Whether it's a Dianella throw or a Carramar ball. Harrison closing down there. Merrigan turns it around the corner. Sliding tackle from McCann. Gives away a free kick there on Žmukic. He leaves it for Vujicic. Red shirts make their way forward for this long ball. Flicked over the back and cleared again by Jarman. He has been superb in this second half. The armband looking like it's doing him no damage at all. Ever since Thomas Forbes left the pitch and handed it over, Ross Jarman's been almost imperious. A bit of head tennis. Vujicic heads it back. Riveros looks to play it into the path of Merrigan, who handles. A little square up at the back there. Residis and his opponent not seeing eye to eye. Troy Malatesta would like a word, and this will suit Carramar Shamrock down to a T. The more stoppages and seconds they can soak off the clock now, the better. They are ticking closer and closer. Time becoming the enemy of Dianella. That one flicked on again and nodded back expertly by Ognjenovic. Livingston will load up and thump it in the direction of Shamrock. He can't contest. And again, wonderful stride forward and pass from Jarman. Quick throw taken down the line. Morrison will look to stand up Ognjenovic. Twists him one way, then the other. Holds him off, good strength by the Shamrock man there. Late header arriving and scoring and making it 3-1 and winning the cup surely for Shamrock. I'll get you the name in a minute once they all get off the player there. They pile on top. Carramar delight. It is Nathan Diaz. Nathan Diaz seals it surely for Carramar Shamrock with just a handful of minutes to go. Jeff Fitzgerald runs off asking the Dianella Eagles fans why they're not making any more noise. I can tell you why, Ger, it's because you've won the cup, mate. 4 minutes to play. It will take a dramatic collapse as Jerry McEwen's name rings around Dorrian Gardens. He has masterminded the double for the Carramar Shamrock Rovers team, unless we have some late drama, and there may still be time for 2 goals. As Žmukic gets that ball fizzed across, it takes a deflection and it will be a corner. I don't want to have called this one too early, but it looks unlikely at best. Dianella have struggled to create too many chances of note in this second half. Nate Diaz and Lockie Parker with the goals in this second half to go with the opener from Xiang Zhang. That one to the back post, headed away. And Dianella will load up and try again. Surely won't be long until we see them throw more numbers forward. Stepanovski is lurking in space, but they opt to head it in as normal. Flicked off, back post Žmukic, his shot blocked, and another corner. Well, they are applying some pressure in the final minutes, but will it be enough? A goal here would at least give Dianella hope. Corner taken near post, and diving header from the Shamrock man at the front post. That was Parker, or Jarman rather. Just diving across and getting his head on that. It goes out the other side and out for another Dianella corner there. 4th or 5th in quick succession. This time it hangs up for Ognjenovic. He can't direct his header on target. And anywhere will do right now for the Rovers. They will give Morrison the task of chasing that one down. He will chase it down with tired legs. But it was enough to pressure Livingston's clearance. And perhaps a final substitution. A double substitution, it looks like, for Carramar Shamrock. It will be Rhodes Boyce and Joshua Anderson to come on and try and hold out the late Dianella charge. Ger Fitzgerald has performed wonderfully today. He clenches his fists as he high-fives his teammates and continues to give stick to the Dianella White Eagles fans. And for Ger Fitzgerald, he did all his talking on the pitch. He was wonderful in the air, contested absolutely everything. And there is Dylan McCann coming off as well and receiving a warm ovation. Being replaced, as I mentioned, by Josh Anderson. As we tick into the final 60 seconds of regulation time. And a chance to really seal it. And Harrison's drive is forced wide. He'll get another chance. That one blocked, and surely a handball. No. Dianella looks to go the other way. There will be 6 minutes of additional time. 6 minutes of additional time. Still, that is announced now, and that brings some jeers from the Carramar Shamrock fans. The party will go long into the night for these Carramar Shamrock supporters, players, coaches. It is the culmination of a terrific season. And they and Jerry McEwen deserve all the accolades they get. As Parker throws a foot at that, but there's an offside infringement against Rovers. Thumpert Long Resides will contest, but Jarman will tower over him again. And Harrison just muscling his way through, playing a little 1-2 with Guest and then looking to thread it through. Looking for the substitute there, Boyce. Kieran Harrison's name now being sung by the fans. He has put himself about in the middle of the park with aplomb. And he'll get on the end of this one now, Kieran Harrison, and just couldn't find the top left corner of the net. But there can't be long left now. As Dianella looked to throw a long ball down the line, but it's out for a throw. As we tick past 10 o'clock and into the final seconds of this game, of this season. Ambitious effort there from Morrison. Livingston out to field quickly. They will need to score now, and then they will need to get the ball back and score again. I don't think it's going to happen. It is a throw for Carramar, and they can soak up precious seconds now. The ball in the hands of Bardsley. Throws it quickly down the line. Hacked clear by Stepanovsky. And a foul. I thought it was the final whistle with the exuberance with which Troy Malatesta blew that whistle. Just blowing for a foul that I missed, and I'm still not sure which way it's going. Looks like it will be going the way of the Rovers. And I don't think Daniel Holgate will be in any rush to take this. And in fact, he leaves it for Ross Jarman, who will go long. Turn around the corner, but only as far as Merrigan. His long ball is fielded by Jarman. Musonda. Diaz in pursuit. Lovely lunging tackle from Nate Diaz. Another sliding tackle. They are not done yet, Carramar. Still fighting for every ball, every 50-50, as they had done all season. And the crowd await Troy Malatesta, rather's final whistle. Guest goes for a dribble, barges his way through, gets it to Harrison. Chance to get one more ball into the box, or perhaps soak up the remaining seconds left on the clock. They opt for the latter, and Dianella free kick. Perhaps one more chance to load a long ball, get bodies forward. They load up the long ball, but there are no bodies forward. Well, I think they realise their race is run. Although the red shirts do make their way up the pitch now. Here's Olijic. Decent ball into the area. Headed away and cleared by Harrison. Morrison stands up well and wins a free kick against Ognjenovic. And they soak up some more seconds and tick towards the League and Cup double. Appleby to take the throw. Just seconds remaining now. All eyes on the referee. He looks at his watch and blows the final whistle. Carramar Shamrock are champions again. The League and Cup double for the boys in green and white. And no more than they've deserved. It's been a stunning season. And as I mentioned earlier, the party will rumble long into the night for the Rovers boys. It doesn't get much better. In fact, it doesn't get any better in the State Division 2. You have the League, you have the Cup, you win them both. And you are the kings of football for this year. A disappointing day for Dianella. It may have all been different if Asa Sipitz did not come down with an injury in the warm-up. Devastating news for a man that scored 13 goals for them and won the Golden Boot in the regular season. But take nothing away from the performance of Shamrock Rovers. 3-2 they beat Dianella in round one. 4-1 they beat Dianella in the second phase, and now 3-1 tonight. It is hard to argue that they have been the top team. Murdoch University Melville ended the first phase on top, but 4 wins out of 5 in the second phase for Carramar Shamrock Rovers meant they would be crowned champions. And if you combined all the points from the first phase and second phase, they would have won the league anyway on 32. Both sides come over and congratulate their fans who put on a spectacle tonight. And while the season ends in disappointment for Dianella, they put in a performance this year that they can be proud of, falling just short.
Congratulating both finalists today, Carramar Shamrock Rovers and Dianella White Eagles. Also, an even big congratulations to Carramar Shamrock Rovers, State League Division 2 top final winners. First assistant referee, Tom Robinson. Second assistant referee, Nathan Hankin. And fourth official, Stuart Beattie.
A good performance, I thought, by the refereeing team today. Not too much controversy. They got through a game, and whenever you referee a cup final and you end the game without people talking about you, you've done a job. Well done to the referees.
Please come forward to collect your medals.
A disappointed Dianella White Eagles side come forward to collect their runners-up medals. Not the end of the season that they want. They fought back well after that early setback. It's a delightful goal from Chris Rosides, chesting down and poking past Holgate to give them real hope at half-time. But the second half was all Carramar Shamrock. Bobby Despotovsky picks up his medal. Obviously, the club are eternally grateful to him for stepping in.
The winners of the 2020 State League Division 2 Series Final, Carramar Shamrock Rovers, please come up to receive their medals from Chairman of Football West, Mr. Sharif Andras.
And here are our champions collecting their medals now. There were fine performances across the pitch. Ger Fitzgerald, as I mentioned, was superb throughout in the air, particularly. Ross Jarman, especially in that second half, was magnificent. Xian Zhang was lively early with that goal. I thought Kieran Harrison was fantastic in the middle of the park, put himself around with aplomb. And Lockie Parker off the bench had a big impact and then scored. That was the goal that put them ahead, and then Nate Diaz arriving late, diving header. Wrap things up. And just wait for the roar.
And the captain and coach, Carramar Shamrock Rovers, please step forward to receive the 2020 State League Division 2 Series Final Cup.
The trophy is in the hands of the captain and coach. And listen to the roar. Carramar Shamrock Rovers do the double. Thank you for joining us on Football West, live on Facebook and YouTube. It's a wonderful night, and the night has just begun for our champions. Congratulations, commiserations for Dianella, but congratulations for our league and cup champions, Carramar Shamrock Rovers. I'm Sean Fry. I hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. We will be back tomorrow and Sunday for more cup finals. It's a massive week and a fine start to the weekend here tonight. Get some sleep, everyone. We will see you tomorrow. 4 games tomorrow, 5 on Sunday. The action continues to heat up at Football West. Thank you and good night.